welcome. Hello, and welcome to Virtual Bedtime Stories with Burst into Books. I'm your guest reader tonight, Nicole Watson, joined by Dio. The first book that we're going to read is The Boy with Big, Big Feelings, written by Brittany Wynn Lee and illustrated by Jacob Suva. There once was a boy with feathery hair and a heart that was bursting with feelings. His emotions seemed bigger than everyone else's, and sometimes they made him go reeling. When playing outside on the yellowest days, a loud truck might rumble on by. And wouldn't you know it, that big heart of his would push feelings right out of his eyes. So here's our main character right here with his feelings bursting out of his eyes. At night, when the shadows would form on the walls and fear would steal all of his rest, those feelings of his made it so hard to breathe as they jumped up and down on his chest. Oh no, our little friend is scared. Sometimes, when his play had come to an end, or when things didn't go as he planned, the feelings would run down the length of his arms and clench when they got to his hands. I think he might be upset. He felt happy feelings as big as the others from tickles and hide and go seek, and jokes and races and stories and songs that made feelings glow from his cheeks. Look how happy he is. Beautiful things would stick in his brain and not leave him for hours and hours. The fur of a dog, a fluffy white cloud, his mama, a banjo, some flowers. Look at all of the beautiful things that are stuck with him in his mind. But when someone he loved had a very hard day, he'd feel he'd been over equipped to feel all their feelings as deeply as they, which would quiver right out of his lip. See, his mom is feeling overwhelmed, and he's feeling it too, because he's the boy with big, big feelings. He wondered, why me? Why this big, giant heart in a world that's so heavy and kind, where all of the feelings under the sun feel as if they were made out to be mine? He's laying there just sitting and wondering. So the boy tried to stuff all of his feelings deep down to control what he thought he should hide, afraid that others would make fun of him if they saw all that he felt deep inside. Would they think he was weak, dramatic, afraid? Would they call him a wimp or a baby? If they saw the big thumping heart in his chest, would they not want to play with him? Maybe. Look at our friend. He's so worried. But while swinging one day, feeling oh so alone, he noticed a girl feeling blue. He marveled. What's that? Could it be? Yes, indeed. Her emotions were extra big, too. Here he is swinging, and there she is feeling so blue. Are you okay? The boy asked the girl. I'm fine. Just sometimes I get sad. He said, you do? Hey, I get sad too. I get scared and silly and mad. Well, here they are playing together, talking about their big, big feelings. The two became pals who shared their big hearts, not feeling they had to pretend when they needed to cry or to laugh big and loud, since feelings had helped them make them friends. Look at that. He made a friend who also has big, big feelings. And soon they noticed there were other big hearts in the classroom, the playground, the bus. And they smiled as they learned that it wasn't just them. Big emotions affect all of us. Look at everyone with their big, big feelings. The boy and his friends slowly felt less alone with the feelings that lived deep inside them. Emotions might feel big and scary sometimes, but that is no reason to hide them. The end. That was The Boy with Big, Big Feelings by Brittany Wynn Lee, illustrated by Jacob Suva. The next book we're going to read is Tiger Days, a book of feelings. Tiger Days is written by M.H. Clark and illustrated by Anna Hurley. On Tiger Days, I want to climb. I'm wild and I'm fierce. I pace around and pounce and roar. That's just what Tiger Days are for. On snail days, I go slowly in everything I do. And I might take a little while. When I'm a snail, that's just my style. On rabbit days, I'm wide awake and I run and skip and jump. And when I start to hop and hop, it feels like I might never stop. But I'm still me. I'm always me, no matter how I sing. And there are just so many ways that I can be on different days. On turtle days, I'm quiet. On turtle days, I'm shy. I don't have much I want to say. I'd rather hide my face away. Turtle days. On bear days, I go lumbering. I feel so big and strong. No matter what the day might bring, I think I could do anything. Here we are on bear days. On fish days, I feel watery, so sad and full of tears. And even if I don't know why, I need to just sit still and cry. And sometimes I surprise myself with everything I am. There's so much inside of me and so much I feel, and there's so much I can feel and be. On monkey days, I'm silly and I'm ready for some fun. I want to laugh and swing and play and be around my friends all day. I think monkey days are my favorite. I think monkey days are mine. Monkey days are yours. On bull days, I'm so full of rage. I stomp around the room. I shake my head and yell and shout and let my angry feelings out. No, bull days are not much fun. On rhino days, I'm stubborn. Don't tell me what to do. No matter what you think or say, I want to do it all my way. Do you have rhino days? Yes, me too. Sometimes I have rhino days. And rhinos have two horns. Yes. One on its nose and one likes to. Some days I feel so wild and brave, and some days I feel small. There are so many ways to be when you're as big inside as me. On hair days, I'm loud and bright. I have so much to say. I talk a lot and laugh and sing. I want to tell you everything. On otter days, I hug you lots and hold your hand in mine. I want some extra cuddles too. I love to be right next to you. Look at the otters. So sweet. Who will I be tomorrow? How will I feel inside? I guess you'll have to wait and see which animal comes out in me. The end. That was Tiger Days, a book of feelings, written by M.H. Clark and illustrated by Anna Hurley. And next we have Fire Up, Billy Man. That's right. Our last book of tonight is Fry 'em Up, Fry 'em Up, Ben Yay Man. As fast as you can. This book is written by Brittany Mueller and illustrated by Megan Jensen. This is a special book. It's set in the city of New Orleans, and it features one of my favorite places to visit in New Orleans, Cafe Du Monde.
Hooray, hooray, it's Saturday.
Hooray, hooray, it's Saturday. Saturday mornings are my favorite mornings because Saturday mornings are beignet mornings.
And there's the kid waking and there's the kid waking up. And after that cake, he's gonna do something else.
This is Eli. He's our main character. And Saturdays are his favorite days because Saturdays are beignet days. When I have been very, very good, Mommy takes me to the French Quarter for a breakfast of beignets and chocolate milk. I put on my favorite shrimp boots with my favorite alligator pajamas. If it's Mardi Gras time, I wear my favorite catches too. So here is Eli putting on his favorite shrimp boots, wearing his favorite alligator pajamas. And these are some of his Mardi Gras catches. Mommy walks with me to the streetcar to catch a breezy ride to our favorite beignet place. On the way, we sing my favorite beignet song. So here they are on the streetcar, on their way to their favorite beignet place. Fry 'em up, beignet man. Fry me some beignets as fast as you can. So here's the beignet man making the beignets, frying them up as fast as he can. Roll 'em up, cut 'em up, fry 'em crispy, and powder 'em with sugar for mommy and me. So here is the powdered sugar. Here are the beignets frying up. Mine with chocolate milk, hers with au lait. That's the way we eat our beignets. So there's Eli's chocolate milk and his beignets. And there's his mama's au lait with her beignets, all covered in powdered sugar. When the streetcar stops, we walk along the river, walk to Cafe Du Monde in the French market. I watch the big ships on the Mississippi River and wave to the tugboats. When the captains toot their horns back at me, it makes me laugh. Here is Eli and his mom walking along the Mississippi River, headed to the French market. You see the tugboat? I get excited when I see the green and white awning hanging over the sidewalk. We watch the beignet man making a fresh batch of hot beignets. He makes them just like our song says. And here is Cafe Du Monde with its green and white awning. See, the awning is this shade right here. That's called an awning. Mommy gets 2 orders of beignets, chocolate milk for me, and a cafe au lait for her. We sit at a table near the street and eat our delicious beignets covered with mountains of powdered sugar. Street musicians play jazz just for us. Here's Eli and his mommy. eating their beignets and listening to the jazz musicians on the street. I clapped my hands and swayed to the music. Powdered sugar sprinkles all over me, but I don't mind. Sometimes we even have powdered sugar wars. Here's Eli and his mom having a powdered sugar war. But mostly we just sit together, listening to the music and watching the people all around us. This is why Saturday mornings are my favorite mornings. Saturday mornings are beignet mornings. Eli and his mom. Fry 'em up, fry 'em up, beignet man. Fry me some beignets as fast as you can. Roll 'em up, cut 'em up, fry 'em crispy, and powder 'em with sugar for mommy and me. Mine with chocolate milk, hers with lait. That's the way we eat our beignets. See Eli's chocolate milk and his mommy's cafe au lait. And that is the end. That is Fry 'em Up, Being Man, written by Brittany Mueller and illustrated by Megan Jensen. Tonight, we read The Boy with Big, Big Feelings. We also read
Tired Day.
A Book of Feelings, and we read
Fry 'em up, beignet man.
Thank you for joining us for this virtual bedtime stories with Burst into Books. We had so much fun reading with you tonight, and we hope that you enjoyed yourselves. Stay tuned for the next one. Good night, everyone.